Hi everyone, it's Kathy Maxson. I'm going to be making a Halloween bow. We're going to be using Pro Bow the hand. This is the large model. I got 4 ribbons. We're going to be making a terry bow. Even though a terry bow, she usually uses like 6 ribbons, I'm only going to do 4. There's Miss Lily, you know, right on cue. We're making a bow because I am making a spider. We're making a yarn and ribbon spider. This is going to be what goes through the spider. So I'm going to incorporate that in my bow. These are my other ones. If you saw my Facebook Live, I did an unboxing. I got all my ribbon at Craft Outlet. So let's get started. They're all 1.5 inch wide. What I do have over here on the side, it also comes from Pro Bow the hand. It's going to hold my spools of ribbon. So then you're going to pull them off nice and neat, and we're going to stack the bow. We're going to have a center. This is where all your stacking is going to go. Let me move this up a little. And this is where the wires, I got a couple wires here. This is where all the wires will go, and this is where we'll tie it off down here. We're going to do 2 wires. We're going to start with 1, then we're going to do a helping hand. So as we keep adding a new ribbon in, the helping hand will just help hold that ribbon in place. So we're going to be going finger right, finger left. Then we're going to go the second. See, you see the 2R. I don't know if you can see that. So finger 2 right, finger 2 left, 3 right, 3 left, 4 right, 4 left. So let's get started. Sorry, I still had my scissors in my bag. I need to get a new pair. Think of how I want this off. So think of this as the top of your bow. So every time we're going to stack it, we're going to face our pretty side of our ribbon forward. We're going to dovetail the end because each one will have 2 loops and 2 tails. I'm going to take our first wire. I got 22 gauge. I hope this isn't too thin. I'm going to measure out. I'm probably going to go somewhere between the row A and row B for my tail, because I don't think I need big tails. So I'm going to pinch it like I normally do. We're going to put our wire, and then we're going to wrap our wire around. And I'm going to put my wire on this bar right here. So I'm going to center it on this bar, and then you're just going to wrap this top wire, and then we're going to wrap, comes with a nail. You're going to wrap the bottom one on the nail, and then we're going to tuck it under the board. And then you can put your tail up out of the way. So then what you're going to do is you're going to scissor and put it up over your finger 1 right. Then you're going to come to about where it's going to meet. We're going to gather it. This one is a thicker ribbon. And then we're going to like pinch and twist. So you're going to say bottoms up. So then when you bottoms up, that puts our pretty side ribbon on the top. And then you're going to scissor and kind of put that there. So we're going to pinch and gather and twist up, trying to keep your stack right here nice and straight, because you want it stacked good. Let me fold this in half. So this one is going to be my helping hand wire. So I'm going to slide it to the right side of this bar. And all I'm going to do, pull it tight, crisscross, and all you need to really do is twist once. So we said we cut it between the A and the B. And I'm going to dovetail that. So that ribbon is done. So then we're going to continue to do the same. We're going to dovetail. Should straighten that out first. We'll dovetail. We'll do the tails probably all about the same. We're going to pinch. Now that one was a nice thick. This one is more of a silky. So I'm going to pinch and gather right there, and then we're going to add this to our helping hand. So all I need to do is really crisscross it once to hold it. Put our tail up out of the way. Remember, scissor, and we're going to put this over to right, finger right. And then right about where your base is, we're going to pinch and gather. And we're going to twist up, so bottoms up. If you ever watch ProBowTheHand.com, you can watch Regina Sellers. She has lots of videos. This is a Terry bow named after Terry Lynn Marshall. She designed this bow. So we have both of our right and left. Just trying to get my twist in there in my helping hand. And then we're going to dovetail this side. We can always come back and cut the tails down more for the project we're going to use. I'm going to cut off, they usually fold a piece back. Let's dovetail. Now this is kind of in between the two ribbon. It feels a little silky, but then it feels a little sturdy. Oh, and it's shiny too. So again, let's maybe make it go closer to the B, row B. So that's how long our tail will be. Gonna pinch. See, I'm trying to keep this all nice and stacked right here. I'm gonna put this in my helping hand. Okay, I'll get that one up out of the way. Remember, we're gonna scissor, put it over 3 right. Then we're gonna see where this comes. We're gonna gather. So we're pinching it, and then we're gonna twist. Because remember, we want the pretty side now forward. Scissor, put it over 3 left. Pinch and gather and twist up. Get our helping hand in there, and then we will cut this tail. I think we said we are closer to the B. And then your last one, like I said, the Terry bow originally has 6, but these are the only 4 Halloween ribbons I have, so we are gonna go with 4. So again, our pretty side will be facing forward. We'll do this one close to the B as well. Now this one is a little sturdier, a little thicker ribbon, like the first one. Put that in there. Get my helping hand. Scissor, put it over 4 right. We're gonna pinch. So you're pinching and gathering, and then you're gonna twist up. And when you twist up, it's gonna put your pretty side on the top again. And the last one, pinch and gather, twist up. Get this in my helping hand here. That one didn't seem like it twisted it very good there. And then we're gonna cut this tail as well. You know, and I might find that this bow is not gonna be big enough for my project. So we will see. So you see how these are all nice. You want them all nice and stacked, nice and neat. But what I am gonna do, I want to make sure, I'm gonna twist that a couple times. So now I'm gonna undo, and I'm gonna get these kind of out of the way. These are my helping hands ones. I'm gonna undo my top. And I'm gonna undo the one on the bottom. And then I'm gonna kind of push my ribbon to this finger holder here, because I want to get that as tight as I can. Let's crisscross first. Push it all together and get it as tight as we can. So now if you want, we can add our finger ones right in there. And that is our bow. So now I'm going to get my board out. For fluffing my board. Pro Bow the Hand does sell a fluff box. So you could always get that. You have like an eye hook here. I'm going to get my wires through my eye hook. I should even up my wires. Well, let's make sure they hit the nails. So I'm going to get, so then that way you can put your bow up there, and I got a nail over here. So then that way when you're fluffing your bow, it's all nice and sturdy. So what we're going to do is we're just going to separate. We're going to start from the bottom. So if you have your wire nice and tight, then you'll be able to manipulate your loops in your tail. So we're going to go opposite each other. So you can open it all the way up to your wire. And then next I think we did the green. So since I have a tail here, I'm going to put my loop that way on my green. So I'm going to get it all open all the way up to my wire, and then this one will go opposite as well. I just want my bow to lay nice. So that just means like that your twists and your gathers weren't twisted and gathered good. So then we're gonna do the striped, and then see, then this way you can, you know, tug and move your ribbons and tails and how you want them. You know, we can always come back. I don't have any, but maybe I can put a plastic spider in the middle. So, but this just helps you, like the fluff box or some other kind of, you know, like I have a board here, can just help you open up your bow. So as you can see, this is just with 4 ribbons. And I think this will probably be enough for my project. You know, we can open up the loops more, and it'll make it look fluffier. You can put your hands, you know, in between. You could do the scissors between your tails, and it makes them kind of up and, but that's going to be the bow we use for our project. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this quick video on Pro Bow the Hand.